Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom First Impressions on another of the new 2016 summer animes. As you can see by the title below, this is on Alderamin on the Sky. I think that's how you say it, I'm pretty sure. If I am wrong, feel free to comment below and, tell me the right way to say it. I don't want to be saying the wrong name the whole time. I'm also pretty sure it's not my second guess, which is Alderamin on the Sky, but yeah, for now I'm just going to say Alderamin on the Sky. How do I feel about this episode overall? My first impressions on it. First off, I kind of expected a little bit of action, to be honest, from the summary. If you expected action as well, you're going to be a little disappointed on that front, at least, by the fact that the summary was about like two empires at war kind of thing. So I thought they would start off with, something like that. But it was still a really good episode. Definitely a kind of a build-up episode to everything. And more of a majority of the episode was an introduction of the characters, which was pretty interesting, especially to learn about our main character, Ita. There was a little bit of world building, kind of, introduction of the whole world overall. Obviously, like I said before, two empires at war kind of thing. And our main character, Ita, to which we find out later on at the end of the episode, he's going to be known as the Invincible Lazy General. Now, if that's not a badass name, I don't know what is. Come on. That's one thing I love about this so far. Our main character, Ita, he starts off as this kind of like, lazy, doesn't want to do anything, womanizing, kind of sarcastic. Like, he could be a sarcastic asshole sometimes as well. And that's one thing, like, I love. Like, at first, you're like, oh, this guy's pretty funny. He's a pretty cool main character. He's just being lazy on the side and everything. Going up to like Hato and everything, like flirting with her, like even going to the point where it looks like we probably will get fan service in the future. To which, like, if you let him get away with it, he'll end up grabbing your opie. I'm just like, oh, opie grabbing. We all love that kind of stuff, right? And it looks like, so there probably will be fan service on that point. Is there romance in this anime or a harem? I'm not too sure at all whatsoever yet, because it doesn't really show. It's just more of him kind of flirt. He likes to flirt with a bunch of girls, so that's what it is. But that's not the big thing that you like about this character only. He's not just that stupid, if you have a main character, it's either like he's like a super badass, like everyone loves him, he'll kick everyone's ass kind of, fighter on the front lines main character. Or you got that main character that is clueless, dense, he's just a lazy bum on the side kind of thing. No, he's lazy, sarcastic, and all that kind of stuff. But he's also smart. He has a, strategic tactical mind, and that's why he's there known as the Invincible Lazy General. So it'll be pretty interesting to see that. I always love to watch these kind of animes or play a game or watch a movie or anything on the kind of person that wins, not with their, skill and body, but with their mind. It'll be interesting to see on how in the future he will be kind of tactically, like, will we get like a strategic point of view from him commanding everyone with Yotori and all of them as well they're fighting, or will he be on the front lines kind of strategic fighting as well? I'm not too sure yet. We didn't really get to see any fighting. We do get to see like a couple of things, like for example, there is a supernatural kind of thing going on with these sprites. Hato has like a water sprite, which I guess is for healing. Torway has like a air sprite, a wind sprite for like, he loads it into his gun, his air rifle. So that's pretty interesting. We didn't get to see if there's any, our main character Ita has any fighting skills of any kind yet, but maybe he's also a fighter. I'm not too sure. We see Yotori with a bunch of swords, and Matthew. I'm not too sure about him yet either. He might just be that guy that's like, I can fight, and not really end up being able to fight. I don't know. Who knows? But overall, it's a pretty interesting cast of characters. They definitely do mesh well together, in my opinion, especially revolving around our main character. We do get to see the princess. I'm not too sure how much of, like, she will be in this. Like, what is her role in this overall? Is she just going to be there to, like, see our main character become a badass kind of thing? I'm not too sure why she was even on the boat yet. That's one thing. We didn't really get much of what is the main story going into this, besides the fact that there is, a main, like, two empires fighting each other. We don't even know why she's there, or it's just, we just know that our main cast is they were going to do a test or something. That was pretty much all we know. It also seems that Ikta has something against the royal family in a way. I'm not too sure what's going on there. We'll probably learn more about that later on as well. But it seems like the plot really will be just maybe the story of Ikta starting from the beginning, becoming to what he is in the future, the invincible lazy general. So it'll be pretty interesting to see how this whole thing goes, him fighting off people with his mind, you know, not like sidekick ability, but him strategic with the rest of his friends kind of fighting off. I wonder how they're going to even get across the border, for one thing. Like, that's got to be really hard. Like, there's going to be people watching on both sides. How are you going to get across? And now it looks like everything's going to go bad with, obviously, someone was about to find the princess, and Ikta goes in there to surrender himself. I'm not too sure if this is his plan, and Yutori and, Torway are there getting ready to fight. But we just gotta have to wait and see how everything plays out in the end for the next episode. But overall, one other thing I gotta say first off, the opening. I actually really enjoyed the opening. Tell me not. It gives some Gate vibes, like literally full on. It felt like the opening from Gate. Like I literally felt like, oh, this kind of sounds just like that, you know? Overall, it was still a really good opening, obviously because I like the Gate opening as well. But yeah, it definitely had that Gate vibes in my opinion. But overall, the episode overall was a good introduction to the whole, not whole story because we don't really know the full on story. It was a good introduction to the world and the characters overall being pushed into this new world. Now we know a little bit of everything in here, so that's definitely piqued my interest to see what will happen in the next episode. The main character is definitely something that I want to keep watching for, see how he grows and see how everything goes on in the future episodes as well. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed his first impressions. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe. It really does help grow the channel. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. Or if you just want to talk, like give your own opinion on how you felt about this episode, good or bad. If you thought the same thing as me or didn't think of the same thing as me, feel free to comment below. Always love to see what you guys think as well. And yeah, until next time, guys. See ya.